Hello, kindreds. How are you? Do you all know I've done this video a couple of times and have gone over 20 minutes? And somebody was telling me that I can get more time from the videos now. And so I haven't gone out to try to do over 20 minutes yet. I think I may try it on one of the videos that I don't care if it uploads or not because I don't want to talk over 20 minutes about something that's very informative and don't get a chance to upload it because I'm going to be angry. Well, Mama is back from her possession. Oh, Mama goes in those trance and goes in those possessions, and when she comes out of them, it's just like, whoo wee. Let me check my house and make sure everything is in order and look at my bank account and see what I spent. Because myself being a medium, there are many spirits that come in and go out of me. Okay. Now, for some of you all out there who said Mama need to be admitted in a mental hospital, okay? No, you need to be admitted in one. If you taking this here shit that serious, okay? You need to go in one. You know you on YouTube, okay? Um, Mama read a few comments where somebody said that Mama need to be put in a mental institution, okay? Nobody asked you to come here, okay? You go in there and get your medicine and let them put you on the ward if you take YouTube that serious, okay? Now, back to the issue at hand, okay? Family, I have missed you all, okay? It has really been a lot of fun. It really has. I like it sometimes when I go through the trances and the different spirits inhabit because I only allow good spirits in, okay? Good spirits. They have no intention of harming anyone, okay? So nothing I do here harm anyone, okay? If it does harm you, then you should not be here, okay? Because there are a lot of things that you could be looking at on YouTube that is much more harmful than this, okay? A lot of people acting the fool, okay? Little girls are bouncing their booties at 12, 13 years old on YouTube. And so my thing is, why are you here? Why do you have an issue with Spirit Tree's channel? Because everything here is informative. And the people who come here, they need this, okay? They just can't go to the grocery store and ask questions about anything like this because people will look at them like this, they crazy. So if I cannot talk about my paranormal experiences, have my spirits inhabiting my body here on the channel, then where the hell do you expect for me to go? Spirit Tree is not going anywhere. So don't even try it, okay? You just get your behind up and start making videos, okay? And see how difficult it is to please everybody. I'm only here to please myself, okay? And if you see something that resonate with you, okay, then hey, we all family. If you don't see anything that resonates with you, then you need to get up and go, okay? Head out. I just want to put that out there for anybody who got a problem with this, because when I read that, oh, spiritually need to be put in a mental institution, I knew then that I was dealing with a hater, and I know I'm going to have to address that. I'm going to address that with you, okay? You get up and you go into one. If you're taking this that serious, I'm sure no one is taking this that serious, because this does not affect your life. This does not even affect my kindred's life. They're only here because there's a place they need to have a place where they can say, man, I went through something like that before. This is a support channel for those who have similar experiences, life experiences. This is not for you. If you can't understand what a medium is, then I cannot understand why you here. Any spirit can come in and come out. Get the hell off my channel. I've had enough of you. And you know who you are. Okay? Half the time, family, excuse me, it's people that's looking for me to solve some issues and some problems for free. And I refuse to take my time and energy out and sit with you for free. When I have a life of my own, I'm a serious painter, a serious doll maker, a serious hoodoo practitioner, a serious witch, and I have my own people, and I do not have time for some of these here people around here. Oh, I bought a doll from somebody and it ain't working. They want me to solve it. Or they got a whole lot of drama and they want me to sit down and solve it. That's where this come from. That's where this come from right here. I bet you they won't grade their hair for me. And I'm not going to grade my hair for them. These are the people that are looking for a free ride. If you come here looking for a free ride, I am sorry to disappoint you, but you're in the wrong place right now. Because it ain't him. Okay? I put my peoples first. And all my peoples know who they are. I will put down anything I'm doing to check them out to see what's going on. Okay? But if you don't went to another doll maker and you bought a product that is not working for you, I say seriously, contact that doll maker. Okay? Contact them. You have some drama that you need to be worked out, then you know you need to be sending your PayPal payment. Okay? And please, y'all, give me time now. I've noticed that some people, they'll shoot a payment early in the morning time, or sometimes like 12 o'clock in the AM, and I might be asleep. And they looking for their reading right then. I'm not a robot. Like I said, I have to have time to check my email. Sometimes I might not check the email to the evening time. So give me time. I think I need to just introduce this to every video. Okay, look. Hey, look. Y'all know I'm Randall. Please visit me on Facebook. Sometimes I have time to at least look at a few problems that you may need some help with, but they need to be very short. I've been getting some huge books and pages of problems, and I'm not a reader now. And it's something I don't like to do is do a whole lot of reading. And I do better just hearing it by ear. So hey, just pay for a consult. You got a whole lot of drama, a whole lot of issues, 20, 30 years worth of drama and issues and stuff. Don't sit down there and type all that stuff because I'm not going to even read it. Just go ahead and shoot the payment. Then, hey, when you shoot the payment, I send you my cell phone number and we can talk over the phone. I'd rather hear it because I want to feel your energy and feel your vibes, okay? I need that. And it's only fair to you. I can read something, and texting and reading sometimes can get misconstrued. And I may give you some messed up information. And then you be mad. Said, Mama done me dirty, and Mama done me wrong, and she just didn't put enough time and energy into it. I want to give you my utmost attention. And only way I can do that is if you get a phone consult, okay? That will do you justice, okay? Anything else is not going to do you right. Okay. And I want to get that out of the way. Because when Mama get pissed, she going to go off on it, okay? Now, for the rest of you, if you don't feel like Mama is worth your compensation, or you don't feel like Mama should be compensated for her time, then okay, I'm just telling you right now, don't contact me because I ain't got time for you. Okay? I don't got time for it. Always pay when you're benefited. Okay? Nothing in this world is free. That's mathematics, okay? Know that. You can bend and manipulate a lot of things, even the universe. You can't bend and manipulate math. You can't do that. Because 1 plus 1 is always going to be 2. Okay? It's never going to change. And you can change that. Talk to me about it now. You can't morph math. You can't do that. Okay? You put nothing in, you get nothing out. Okay? So I just want to put that out because I see a lot of folks that get mad with you because they really seriously think, oh, she's so sweet. She look like the person that would give you the shirt off her bag. Let me contact her. And then when they find out I'm not like that, because I try to tell people all day long, ain't nothing about me nice. Nothing. And then when they find out, oh, she's just an ordinary person just like everybody else, then they be like this right here. Oh, Mama trying to take money from the suffering. I'm suffering too. All of us on this planet suffering. We not down here for no fun. This right here is a learning place. You gonna learn, you gonna suffer. Okay? Tell myself, no, I'm a sufferer too. So what you want me to do? Sacrifice for you? I had to talk about that because I got an email today right about that. I told the person pay for a consult. Let's sit down on the phone and talk. This person, it was a man that says that you would take money from the suffering. Like I'm not suffering. Anybody living in these United Snakes is suffering right now because money is not stirring. Okay? So I got to eat. Witches have to eat too. Witches have to eat. We drive cars too. Unfortunately, it's not true. They claim we can ride on brooms and stuff. No, we ride in cars and stuff. They need gas in them, and they need oil changes and tire rotations and maintenance and stuff, just like anything. Yes, the broom needs work on it. Okay. If I could ride on a broom, Mama would give you free services, but Mama can't do that. Okay. Mama around here driving a car that need maintenance when it needs maintenance because I got to get around. Mama got to eat, pay her electric service, water service, phone service, and all of that. And if I'm giving me, you can give me. Okay? So who's going to sit down here and give you all their spare time? I got all these things to do. I got to cook. I got to clean. I got to work. I got to do all these things. And you want me to sit down here and listen to all your problems for free? And this happening to me? This come from listening to people problems, y'all. This just not old age, because if you look at my family, my aunts, okay, my mom, my birth mom, they don't have this. And they're well into my mom is in her 60s. And my auntie is in her 70s. They don't even have that. Because they said that ain't no way, like my aunt, people are like, oh my God, I want to talk to her. She said, ain't no way in the world she would worry of nobody's problem. And people taking my kindness for weakness. If you're looking for a free ride, don't come here, okay? Because you will get your feelings hurt. And just because you didn't get what you want, do not be sitting out here spreading out lies. Mama needs her mental medicine. Mama need to go in her psychotropic meds. Mama need to go into a mental ward. And mama suffering from so many different mental illness and stuff, trying to destroy my character because you ain't getting what you want. Because I got one for you and you ain't gonna like it. Okay? Solve your own problems for free. That's not my problem. Okay? Nobody's gonna sit down here and solve none of my issues for free. I am not Jesus. Okay? I am not Jesus. And I sure don't look like him. Some of these people thank you, Jesus. I'm talking to some of these practitioners out there that know what I'm talking about. Some of the problems these people present to me, they can't take that to nobody but Jesus. They got to go to Jesus for it. Because you think I can work all of that out for free? Now, to some extent, some practitioners can help you pay out some karma. But some of these people are gurus. They know what they're doing. They actually think that they're going to sit down there and give you their karma. Now, like I say, to in some instances, some practitioners can buy some of your karma off of you and have to purchase it from you. But then what they do from there is going to affect them in some kind of a way. Okay? So that's why I say I am not taking any karma for free. You're going to pay me to take it. You're going to pay me. For a lot of you all, you just don't even know what I'm talking about right now because you're not no practitioner. You would have to be a practitioner to know what I'm talking about right now. Anyway, please visit me on Facebook. I may have said it once, but I don't know. Sometimes people don't watch the entire video. I don't know. I just want to say it again, just in case you're picking it up right here in the middle and you speeding through it. Visit me on Facebook. Click into the channel and click on the icon, Facebook icon, Twitter icon, and you can reach me once again because I think I got sidetracked when I was talking about it. Sometimes I can answer some of the issues as long as they're small. Okay, do not drop a book on me because I ain't gonna read it because I don't have to. And have respect. You know what I'm saying? For other people's time. Time is of an essence. Okay? And when I'm on Facebook, sometimes it's 6 or 7 instant messages going at one time. Then some people feel cheated. And I'm just one human being. I can't answer all of those instant messages. It's so many emails that come. If 2 emails come to me in one day, to me, that's a lot. Especially if you're dropping another book on me, a novel. Okay? I'm not going to read that. Well, if you got a novel you want to share with me, I'm not talking about your family like that, but y'all got to see what I'm talking about. Just get a consult. You know what I'm saying? Dolls, please, 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 please. Y'all stop calling me when y'all done bought these little novelty dolls off somebody's shelf. Contact the people who done sold you the doll. If they can't do your homework. If you're dealing with a person that got a shelf full of dolls that they want to sell to you, and you know you can't talk to them, don't call me because you can't talk to me neither, okay? I just don't want to hear it, so I'm just warning you right now. With my dolls, they go 100 up, but guess what? You're going to get a free consult with that. A consult comes with that. And occasionally, some people got my dolls, they might hit me up again. I'm here for you. With these novelty dolls, you pay $20, $30 for them or whatever. That doll is not catered to you. It's just a doll that somebody sat down there and made. They were not thinking about you when they made that doll. When you get a doll from me, you have already discussed with me your issues or what have you, what you're trying to accomplish. So I'm catering this doll to you. It makes a big, huge difference when you can talk to the doll maker. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't it make a difference? So if you want a Hyundai, buy you a Hyundai. If you want a Porsche, buy you a Porsche, okay? So that's just the only way I can put it now. So you can't complain if you get a Hyundai, you got cloth seats and roll up windows, okay? Don't complain because you pay for what you want, okay? And the people who got a Porsche Cayenne and where they got the sunroof top and all that, don't get mad with them because they have a very nice luxurious vehicle and you got to wind your windows up. That's what you wanted. You pay for what you want. Okay, so I said all of that to say this. Please, y'all, don't do me like this. Don't be calling me concerning other people's stuff. I don't want to hear. And if you've dealt with another practitioner and she told you this, told you that, don't call me to verify it. I ain't getting no more mess, no more drama, no more mess with y'all. Some of these people around here and already talked to 4 or 5 different. They just have this obsession with just contacting all of these practitioners and stuff, and then they want to turn around and call me and say, "Well, she said this, she said that." Do you want my opinion and my reading, or do you want me to just sit down and listen to what they got to say? You know what I'm saying? So pick you a practitioner and the one you find that you're most comfortable with, try to stick with them. I mean, it makes a big, huge difference to establish a relationship with one practitioner. Because I don't want to be involved. And I can tell y'all a story with this one dude. She might not even be watching this no more. I'm wondering if she's alive, the kind of mess she was going through. I don't talk about people's business and give their names out. But I'm finna talk about somebody's business. I ain't gonna give their names out because I would never breach privacy. But look, and I'm just gonna give you a little bit of information. But she was dealing with quite a few practitioners, and what was so killing about it is a couple of the practitioners she was dealing with mysteriously died. This sister was no joke. Seeing Grim Reapers and stuff that was trying to hand her golden coins and stuff, and my doors were rattling, my windows were rattling. Y'all know I was doing a video on aging as a witch, and I discarded that video. But I think I'm gonna come back and talk about that video once again. I wanted to share it with you all, concerning, how you can get yourself wrapped up in other people's karma and why a young witch should not be performing any type of spells for anybody. You know what I'm saying? She shouldn't be. But if she's doing it, hopefully she's got an older witch that got her back because she's going to need it. Because I got an older witch that got my back. I was even told, even at my age, to be careful. With some women in their 60s and 70s that actually does this work said that I was too young to be doing this work. And you know what? I look at this right here. And I cannot disagree with them. I never disagree with old people because I have not gone there yet. I would never argue with a 60, 70, 80-year-old, 90-year-old woman because I haven't gone there yet. I respect my elders. They tell me that I need to be paying some attention to something. You best better believe I'm going to do it. You'll live longer like that. They can give you a heads up to what's up ahead of the road. Y'all looking at my minutes. And I you know what? I'm gonna try this one time to go a little further and see if I can get more time. Because somebody told me, said you ought to be able to upload even over 20 minutes. I've seen some people had some 2-hour videos. And I was like, why they can get 2-hour videos and I'm around here doing 20 minutes. 20 minutes ain't enough time. So I'm gonna do a little bit more. But anyway, look, and I've been talking about so much, I don't even know where to start from, where to pick myself up from. But I'm just letting you know, let me just talk about this right here. Mama ain't doing nothing for free, and mama ain't nice. Okay. If you know some nice people, y'all contact nice people, because I am trying my best not to be nice, okay? Because nice people always finish last. Mama's not gonna be finishing last, okay? I'm not fixing to do it. So if you need your nice little sacrifice, you're on the wrong channel, okay? I want to get that part out of the way. Y'all know mama ain't gonna be solving no issues with nobody else's dog. Do not contact me. If you go into some other practitioners, just stick with them. Do not contact me. Don't even allow me to even know you've been with another practitioner, because you're wasting your money with me. Because I'm gonna the whole conversation is gonna be like this. Well, you need to contact the other practitioner. You need to contact the other practitioner. You need to contact the other practitioner. Okay. So, that's the way I am, and the reason why I have to be that way is because you can get yourself in a whole lot of trouble dealing with people who are on the run. I told y'all I had the bodybuilder lady that was involved in a lot of stuff, and she had been to a lot of practitioners, and she claimed she had been ripped off by somebody who's doing work on her house. It was so much drama. And by that time, I realized that I was going to be caught in her snare, okay? And, I'm going to pay attention to my signs. I have signs to know when I'm going to have some difficult clients. And I'm not going to take that kind of stuff, take those signs lightly anymore. Anyway, practitioners, when you got a person calling you with so much drama, here's the first clue. I'm going to cue you in on it. I went to such and such and such and such, and this happened to me. All these horrible things happen to them with people. Then that's your uh, 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 situation right there to let you know that it's time for you to find an escape route somewhere so you can get out the way. Because they coming with some drama, and they going to put you in it. You know what I'm saying? I have been just minding my own business, honey, here, and here's one thing that I do, and I'm going to put this out here to the practitioners and stuff. This is a random video, so don't be looking for no order. Whatever comes to my mind, I'm just going to talk about it. This video is not about any one particular thing. I'm just going to talk about everything. But I want you all to know something, okay? And you better be really careful when you're dealing with these people, okay? Pay attention to your warning signs with these folks. They can get you in a whole lot of trouble. Always make them write a contract out with you. And I'm just gonna throw that out. Now you go from there and do whatever you gotta do with that. Okay, you figure out what kind of contract you're gonna make them write. Okay. The next situation is this. First of all, when when you're dealing with a drama character that's coming to you, because they're in victim mode. They are the victim. And I'm telling you right now, I'm talking to everybody, all kind of people right now. Hoodoo practitioners, witches that do work for people, doll makers, authors who are sitting down getting their books together. I'm telling you right here, right now. Listen, you are not a victim. No one who is watching this video, no one who have had a reading or who have had spell work with me or any other practitioner is a victim. Stop it. You have far too much power to claim to be a victim. When you are a victim, you are powerless. Okay? That's what you are. Watch out, practitioners, when you get the victim. They always complain about what the world did to them. And they take no responsibility for anything. Everybody's done them. Oh, this person, I dealt with it. This bodybuilder taught me a lot. First of all, when you got trouble, when you tell them what the fee is and they give you less than that, then you already know you got a problem on your hands because they don't want to pay you your worth because they're in victim mode. Somebody done robbed them. They always come to you with these excuses about they've gone to all these different practitioners and they ran off with their money and they don't trust nobody and all. Victim mode. Make those kind of people write out a contract. Not only that, make them accept the responsibility for their own problems before you even get started. Make them, okay? Because I've dealt with a girl in the past about 4 years ago. She comes to me and she wanted to get her love back. And I'm telling you, them love spells will do you like this. I'd rather do protection spell, doll spells, runaway spells. I'd rather do that icky stuff before I do them love spells. Because with love spells coming 20, 30, 40 years worth of drama. You'd be surprised the drama that come with these love spells. But anyway, she comes to me. I'm not talking about all my people. She comes to me about all of these problems she's had when she was a young lady. Oh, I went upstairs during a party and I looked in the mirror and I saw this horrible monster in the mirror, which was herself, she said. And I came downstairs and everybody in the party ran out. And when I was a little girl, a monster came through the wall and raped me. And it just went on and on and on and on. And, I'm not going to call out any names. It could be anybody, I don't even think she's watching this anymore because by the time it was over with, I had a severe trauma done to myself, honey, where I had to go into the hospital. I was so sick. My immune system was low. With this girl. Y'all be careful because some of these people, I developed a serious virus. Food is good. Practitioners know what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all might not get it. Because, see, some people can make you ill, depending on what kind of baggage they bring into you. If you are a serious practitioner and you really know what you're doing, you can absorb the wrong thing. So you have to really, really know what you're doing and discern who you're going to take care of and who you ain't. So she comes to me with all of this stuff, all these problems. I'm like, oh my God. I got a serious itch on my genitals and I just can't get rid of it and all of this and all of that. And we did the spell and I sent her a doll. But you know what? Let me tell you what the problem was with me and this particular client. And I was really young in it. When you got a person in victim mode, make them accept 100% responsibility for everything that has happened to them. It needs to be written on paper. Okay, so if I had her to sit down and write down all of that drama she went through in her 40 years, it could have spared me a lot of headaches. It could even spare me a trip to the emergency room. So we did the spell and everything. I'm all young and I sent her a doll and everything. And I told her, I said, baby, do not sleep with no other man. No other. Only with the intended target. Well, she went and did what she wanted to do. She went and slept with another man, put the spell on the other man. And the other man that we were not intending for the spell to go on was stuck and trapped in the love spell. All her own doings. She wanted a breakup spell, which would have been a trip from it. Usually breakup spells are real easy for me. But that particular time, the fact that I was young, I went to the most extreme of a breakup spell. Now, most breakup spells, I got 3-part spells. I go to the lighter one first and then to the medium to the most strongest. The most strongest is the most dangerous, okay? So in that particular situation, I did send her out to the most strongest spell, but I've later learned that sometimes it don't even take all of that. Anyway, to make a long story short, okay, nothing. She was not harmed for going out there or anything. We don't even know if the man broke up with the other woman or not because she was busy concentrating herself on an unintended target. Okay, so I don't even know. I haven't heard from her whether or not the other spell worked on the other person because she was hard-headed. Once you do something differently from what I told you to do, then you accept all full responsibility yourself for it, because I can't make you do what I asked you to do because you're a grown person. Well, anyway, before it was all over with, the unintended target wouldn't leave. He threatened to kill her. She didn't want him no more. Bragged about how good the sex was in the bed and all that. He didn't want to leave. He wanted to stay there. He didn't want to go. She asked me how to get rid of him. I said, baby, that's on you because you did what I told you not to do. You had no business putting this innocent man in this mix. It's all yours. Well, oh, I'm itching now between my legs and gave me a sexually transmitted disease. It was a mess. It was a mess. Y'all look. Hearing from her day and night round about that man. Oh my God. It cost me a trip to the emergency room. Just my whole day, and I refuse to do something like that, man. I am too mature for this now. You can't fool me. All day long listening to her and these problems with this man. That was not even the intended target. Nobody told. By the end of the whole entire ordeal, I was the blame for everything happened to her for 40 plus years. The situation where she looked in the mirror and saw a monster. The situation where she was raped as a little girl by a monster. She said that came through a wall. Y'all, to put the icing on the cake, she said that my voodoo doll raped her. Lord have mercy. Somebody said, Mama, don't believe her. It's a movie where a voodoo doll raped the lady, and that's where she got that from. Because everything that I had explained to another witch, they told me that it was on that particular movie. She said my voodoo doll raped her. Let me tell you what she said she did with the doll. She said she slept with the doll in her bosom, and she got up every morning and hugged, caressed it, and kissed it, and she would put it in her undies. And it decided to get on her and hump her, and I was like, oh my. Now, only thing I noticed about this doll, and I know when you got some stuff, heavy karma, some spirits on you, because when I'm making your doll, okay, if that doll make me sick, when I was making her doll, the doll was truly making me sick, working with her hair and her nails. That's what cost me a trip to the emergency room. See, I'm smart now, so you ain't gonna get me with that now. This 3 years later, mamas are much. Go back and look at me 3 years then, and look at me 3 years now. You'll see a different mama. Y'all ain't gonna be tricking me with this stuff now. I ain't talking about y'all Kendras. I'm talking about these people that's coming out of the woodworks. Okay. This young lady was looking for a scapegoat, and she just looking for somebody to carry on her karma. She found a fool. She found her a mule, in other words, to go around and walk around and take her karma. But by the time that whole situation was over with, honey, I was to blame for everything ever happened to her in her life. Same chick had told me that she had ordered a potion from somebody in Africa and drank it and got sick, and crawling sensations going all up over in her body and all of that. Oh, honey, I was to blame for all that stuff. I'm like, chick, I just met you. We've only talked on the phone about 4 or 5 days. And how 4 or 5 days done turned into 40 years? Y'all watch it. Y'all got some people that they cannot accept the responsibility. And these are usually the people in victim mode. They cannot accept responsibility for their action. They need to find somebody that they feel that will accept it for them. Like they say, you can give other people your karma. You can even pay other people to take your karma. And that's true. So practitioners, you got to be discerning whether or not you're going to be consuming these people's karma. Be really careful now. Because you can your age, you can advance over, you can wake up in age 5 years overnight. Because sometimes I go back and look at videos and I say to myself, good God, all I can do is just keep looking at this right here. And saying to myself, well, now on one video, which was like 3 months ago, I looked this age, and now 3 months later, like I'm aged 5 or 6 more years. Y'all be careful who y'all dealing with. Some of you all gonna have to pay more for your karma. If you go to one practitioner and they charge you $1,000 and they couldn't do the job, what makes you think I'm gonna do it for $100? If 1,000 didn't do it, 100 ain't gonna do it. Don't be making me your last resort. If you tell me you paid 1,000 with this person and nothing happened, well then you need to double the stakes. It's going to be 2 or more with me. Okay, which I haven't had, no situation like that yet. But I'm just saying, I'm just throwing some numbers out there. Don't be expecting me to go behind nobody else's work and do it cheaper, because it's not gonna happen. If you pay $5 grand with this person, with me 10, I don't listen to sad stories because I just don't believe that there are victims out there. Nobody can do to you what you don't allow. Okay, that's just that I've adopted that. The reason why, because I had to take a lot of responsibility for my situation, for where I am at this particular point in my life. So if I have to take responsibility, then you will too. I'm not taking responsibility for anything nobody has done for you. Okay, so that's why I said practitioners, make them write up a contract and an agreement that they agree that they are solely responsible for everything that life has done to them. Okay, because life will do things to you, but it's only how you respond to those things, okay, that gets you the reaction. Okay, only the way you respond. So certainly responding to a victim is responding as yourself being a victim is not going to get you anywhere. And going around looking for somebody to eat your karma ain't going to happen either. Not here is mine. So I had wanted to throw that out to you because I've had several people who were in victim mode. The bodybuilder, this young lady 3 years ago, okay? So, don't call me talking about somebody ripped you off for 10 grand and all of that because I'm not buying it. Automatically then I know who you are and you're going to pay. You're going to pay. So if you don't want mama to make you pay hard, don't tell me nothing about your drama. I don't want to hear it. Take responsibility. Take responsibility. Even you in these relationships, and I've had some women to come to me who've been in some relationships, they want out and it's difficult, and I understand from my heart, but they don't come in as a victim. They come in as a warrior. I'm trying to get out of this. And I accept the responsibility that I'm in this. Nobody made me do this. Okay? Don't come to me talking about he did this and he did all these things to me. I don't want to hear it. I had to go through mine. You're going to go through yours. I didn't have nobody I could blame for mine. I had to take responsibility. You will take responsibility too. Besides, it's healthy for you to take responsibility. Because when you take responsibility, you get your power back. You realize that you are far more powerful than the person who has wronged you. Because if you continue to say you were the victim of this domestic violence, then what you're saying is that you're powerless to get out of it. Once you realize that, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? This man might have beat it on me, but he won't beat me no more. You know what I'm saying? Fool me once, okay? Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I don't know how I said that right or not, but I'm just saying. I know that's an old saying. Okay? Once he hits you the first time, it's time to get out the door. Okay? Get out the door. That's your cue. It's time to go. But if you stay in there for years and years and years and years, you're not a victim of domestic violence. Okay? You have perpetuated, okay, the domestic violence. And no one has mercy for women who have stayed in these situations for so long. Been there, done that. Take it from me. I'm almost 50 years old. Now, this video won't be going everywhere because whatever comes in my mind, I'm just going to discuss it. But I know it's going to help someone out there who's suffering or who just needs some information on their way or who just needs some validations and confirmation. That's what this video is all about. Okay? So I feel like after you done stayed in a situation like that for over so many years and stuff like that, you're not a victim anymore. And then what's so sad about it, when women wind up having to kill these men, nobody has any sympathy for them because they be like, why she didn't leave a long time ago? Why she didn't go? And I'm not belittling anyone's situation. I'm just here to tell you that people don't even care. How many women are laying in the coffin now dead because no one cared. The value of a woman's life is just like this now in this society. They don't care. So stop being the victim. Get your power. Get out. You understand? Get your children and get the hell up out of there. See, but so many women are so. I think more or less is that it's it's a number of things. I'm not going to even talk about it in this video. What it is. I don't even want to go into it right now. So no one is a victim. Only victims on that I can see. In this country I'm living in right now are senior citizens. They can be victims, and children, or some of the disabled can be victims in age. But other than that, your legs, your feet, your arms, and everything working, mind working, and everything, you're not a victim. You're too powerful. No, you're too powerful for that. Get your children and go. And if you by yourself, you can get up and leave. Get up and go. Okay? Go now. Think about it later. They got so many shelters that you can go in. Reason why I'm talking about it, because I wish I had left a long time ago. I could have avoided this. Long time ago. Because you don't want to waste your life and get too old or nothing like this now. And you find yourself sitting down here 50, 60 years old. Some women have endured it an entire lifetime. 80, 90 years old. Now your spouse is dead and gone. Now what can you do at 80, 90 years old? Now don't get me wrong, there's still some women in their 80s and stuff bounce back and doing things. I never will forget, I went to the thrift store and met this lady. She was like 81, 82 years old. And I can just see it in her eyes that she just didn't know where to go from there. She said her spouse had just passed away and he was very violent towards her and stuff. And so she said, now it's time for me to live my life. So there is hope out there for you all. That you can still have a life outside of domestic violence. Don't get to be 80 years old and try to get out of there. Get out of it now. It's not even worth it. You can wind up dead. But it was interesting because she had all her faculties. She was just upbeat, vibrant. She was getting out flower pots. She said, for the first time in my life, I'm gardening. She said, I've always liked to, ride around and see landscaping and see people with beautiful flowers and plants out. And I've always wanted to do it. She said she couldn't do it because of the relationship she was in with her husband. And so she was like, finally, I can do it. So she was buying her pots and doing everything, and she gave me hope. And I'm like, well, if she can get out of that mess at 80-something, but she had to get out the other way, I can just walk out and get out this mess too. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, it was some physical violence as well as some mental anguish. It was a little bit of all of that. And I stayed in it too long. And then when you come out of that stuff, don't nobody want you. You are what they call damaged goods. Nobody wants damaged goods. So then you'll find yourself alone. Get out of it now. It's not even worth it. We all come here to learn from each other. Why stay in something that long? You don't want to learn that. That's just too much learning. Now, I'm telling you. I mean, it just don't make no sense to stay in life 101 that long. That's just too long. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to my computer was about to die, so I had to charge it up. But excuse me, y'all. This, like I said, this is random. I'm just picking with my hair because I know that this video is for some particular person. It may not be for you, so don't get frustrated and get mad. Don't get frustrated. It may not be for you, but somebody out there needs this. It's somebody now that's ready to pack their bags to get up and walk out and leave. But they just don't have the willpower. They need somebody to confirm to them that, hang on, y'all, it's time for them to go. And I'm here to validate you. I ain't got your back, though. Now, I can't get everybody's back. Last time I said I had somebody back, I almost died. I can't do that. But I can tell you, believe this, y'all, this is my favorite water. Y'all, look at that. That's some good water. It goes down so silky. And I'm gonna tell you something about the property of this water. I don't care. You don't have to refrigerate it. It stays cool because, excuse me, y'all. um, the water actually comes from New Zealand. That's where the water comes from. It comes from New Zealand. And I think New Zealand is that real cold place, and stuff. So it's some type of property in that water that actually keeps it cool no matter what. I've sat in the tub and had because I love steamy baths, where steam is everywhere. And that water was just, I've seen ice crystals just form inside of the water. You do not have to put that in the refrigerator. That's what I like about it. But this one right here kind of got a strange little taste to it, like they may have put something in it. I definitely taste the aftertaste, and I don't like that. But I love it, though. I still love the taste of it, but I don't like that little aftertaste in this one particular bottle. It's 100% true New Zealand spring water. It kind of make me feel bad because I've seen some documentaries where the people were saying that, these places are actually drying up the lakes and stuff like Fiji water. I won't buy Fiji water. When I saw that lady crying over the fact that in her hometown they were drying up her lake, I was like, I just can't drink that. But this one right here, I was trying to see who's distributing it. Mhm. It's from Blue Spring, Putaruru, New Zealand. Bottled by Aqua Splash in Putaruru, New Zealand for premium healthy spring water in Hellertown, Pennsylvania. So it's pronounced Kye. Anyway, y'all might want to check that out. Another good one is Voss. Now these waters are not cheap. This water right here costs $2.50 for that. And I drink 2 of these every single day. I do not drink any kind of tap water because, like, I just can't drink tap because I have like too many like stomach ailments to be drinking tap water. Tap water just make me just burp, burp, burp. I don't know what's in it, but I don't want to drink it. I want waters with minerals in it and stuff. Sometimes you gotta pay. So I'm paying about $5 a day for water. So now y'all see why Mama can't just be giving herself for free. Cause Mama can't find, and Mama can find some water for free. Mama will give herself free. Okay, now just kidding. Y'all just got to realize now. Now I've been going on with this video for a while. Hope I'm not repeating it, but I will say this again. If I've already said it, if I didn't say it, then pardon me. Witches got to eat. Witches need electricity, and we need heat. Okay, and cooling in the summertime. Okay, and we like to watch certain movies and stuff like that because we need to see our documentaries and stuff. And so, it's things that we have to do. We like to go out and have fun and go to the movies and we're just ordinary people. So we need to be compensated. Our spirits need to be compensated for our time. No, I cannot sit down and make you a free doll. No, I'm not going to go to the store and buy cloth and material and stuff for your free doll. I'm not going to do it. Okay. And if you don't understand it, it's because you're freeloading. You're just used to just getting free things all the time. But that's fixing to get ready to change, okay? Okay, my phone is ringing. I think I need to run in there and get it and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here now. But I wanted to go into the aging witch. But I think I'll probably talk about the aging witch later. I got a reading coming up. And I know that person is waiting on me. So I'm going to call them right back. And I'll get back to you once again. But visit me on Facebook, Spirit Tree Naima. Click on the icon, Facebook, and visit me, okay? I know this is the 3rd time I said this, or maybe the 2nd time. I'm not sure, because I done did this video so many different times. So I have forgotten, okay? So come and visit Mama, okay? Visit Mama, and I'm going to talk about the aging witch next. The Aging Witch next. Okay, that was almost like a tongue twister. Okay, bye bye.